Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel, JRC Restoration, Decor and Designs, and my name is Phyllis. If this is your first time visiting my channel, I want to thank you for stopping by. Please consider subscribing. If you like what you see here today, give it a thumbs up. I would love to read your comments, and don't forget to share this video with your friends and family. And for my faithful subscribers and viewers, thank you so much for your faithful viewing support. What I'm showing you here is a piece of wood that I will be turning into a coffee table for my daughter. What I pointed out earlier was the contact paper that's on a countertop. I will be covering this wood with that, painting the edges black, then covering the edges with some gold peel and stick trim, as well as peel and stick tape, and adding some legs. The first legs that I'll be adding, what I'll be showing you, is like these that's on my daughter's sofa, except they were gold. But then later, after putting it together and setting it up, it was not the height that I needed. So I later on purchased some hairpin table legs to add to this to bring it to the right height. I will also be creating, you see the fireplace that the wood is leaning up against, kind of in the back there, that black piece, that's a fireplace, mini fireplace. I will be taking the box and some pieces that this fireplace came in to create an ottoman that will also slide up under the coffee table. So if you'd like to see how all this comes together, then just keep watching, and I want to thank you all for stopping by. So I'm currently working on making a coffee table for my daughter, and these are the legs. I hesitated here for a second because I believe this is when I realized I think these legs are too short for this table. They're like the legs that's on her sofa, except those are silver. But she's going to get a new sofa, hopefully next year, by the end of this year. By the end of this year or next year. But these are the legs that I got from Amazon. And then I got some more of that tape that I used on the stove and the refrigerator. I got it because I bought this to put on the table, but it's not enough. It'll go all the way around except the front part, and I want all of it covered. So I'm glad I also bought this tape, which comes in 3 sizes: the little skinny one, the middle sized one, and then the wider one. So I'm going to use the middle sized one to go all the way around, and this has a more, but it's pretty good. Let me get it out of the pack. Okay, so it's not bad together. The legs have more of a yellow undertone to them. I keep seeing somebody go past me. So this is going to go around the table, and I have the wood on the floor, and I'm putting the paper on it. And where I meet here, if it's straight, I might put a piece of gold tape around there. But around the edge, I've already showed you that I was painting it black, just because I didn't want the wood to show anywhere. So I'm going to go ahead and finish covering this, and then put the legs on and let you see what it looks like. Okay, this box that you see, this is going to be the footstool or ottoman that will slide up under the coffee table. The wood legs on there made it too high, so I'll be using the gold legs that I showed in the video on this box to create my footstool or ottoman. But coming up, you'll see where I added it to the coffee table, and you'll also notice why it's not going to work. Okay, look, that's the coffee table. Wrong height for the legs. I don't know what I thought when I got those legs. So I do have some hairpin legs, gold hairpin legs that I bought, that I put on my granddaughter's stool. So I'm going to take them off this stool, put back on the wood legs from this that originally came on there. She just missed the 4th one, but I'm going to do it like this. Put 1 in the middle and then 2 on the end. And then use these to bring the coffee table up. And then take these off and put them on the box and cover the box with some fabric or something and make it a footstool. Because that's what I was doing with this to make a footstool, but it's too high. So what I ended up doing was just purchasing some 16-inch high hairpin legs to put on that coffee table, and I removed those wood legs off of this box. I kept these hairpin legs on her stool in her bathroom because they were still too short for the coffee table, and the ones that are currently on the coffee table I used on the box. So you'll see that further down in the video. Jeez, I don't know what I was thinking when I was looking at the legs. But other than that, the gold trim and everything turned out so nice. I'll give you a look. I like the two-tone of the tape and the gold peel and stick trim. Okay, so here's the box where I originally again put the wood legs on them until I discovered when I tested it out it was too high. Now inside the box is all of the supporting pieces that came with it when the fireplace was in it. The foam, or not the foam, but styrofoam is very hard and thick, the kind that was in this box to protect the glass and to protect the outer portions. It also came with 4 corner support pieces that's thick as wood, but it's actually thick cardboard, and it's placed in every corner, as well as some black corner pieces which I will be using on the outside of the box as decor, which you will see later down in the video. So to make this fortified and strong to handle the weight of someone resting their legs or feet upon it, I put all of that back in the box to make it strong enough to handle the weight of someone resting their feet. A toddler can sit on this and it wouldn't cave in, but as far as an adult, I think it only holds the weight of your legs and feet. So let me show you what it looks like all finished before the corner gold pieces are on it. And here is the ottoman or footstool created from the fireplace box. I didn't show how I covered it up because it's very simple. It's just like wrapping a gift box. The only thing that I did differently was I used 1 long piece to wrap the sides, so it's not 4 different sections around the side. 4 sides is just 1 long piece. I did do a separate piece for the top, and I disguised I guess you can see where the finishing of the top meets the sides is that gold thin tape around the top. And then because I liked that, I decided to do it in the middle, and I believe around the bottom. You can see coming up, the legs are the legs that I purchased when I had them on the coffee table. It made the height for this footstool or ottoman perfect. The gold all the way around the bottom of the box, that's wider gold tape. Just added decor, and I love how it came out. So coming up now are the corner pieces, black pieces that came in the fireplace box that I painted gold and put on the 4 corners on the top of the ottoman, again for just added decor. So here are those corner plaques that came in the package that I painted gold and attached it. And what I used to attach it was thin 2-sided tape. This right here, double-sided tape. And because they're very lightweight and the box is lightweight and that's paper, the plastic and paper is sticking. So this is my DIY ottoman created from what the box that this fireplace came in. And these corner pieces too were corner supports in the box. And the only thing purchased were the feet. I will turn the box over so that you can see. It is the fireplace box. Now let me turn it over with one hand. There we go. Okay, and there is the DIY table made from scrap wood that my daughter had in the garage. And then 4 legs that were black, I painted them gold, and then just used the peel and stick contact paper as well as the adhesive tape to go around it. And the ottoman slides easily under the table. Let me get it and show you. Sits neatly under the table, so whenever she wants to just pull out and put her feet up under, just pull it out and prop her feet up under. On top of, not under, but on top of. So if you enjoyed how I took a piece of wood and a box and recreated it and turned it into beautiful functional furniture pieces, then give this a thumbs up. Again, if this is your first time visiting my channel, please consider subscribing if you liked what you see here today, and also look at my other DIY videos to make a final determination if you'd like to be a part of the GRC Restoration Decor and Designs family. And again, for my faithful subscribers and viewers, thank you so much for your faithful viewing support. If you don't already have your notifications on, please turn them on, because I will be uploading how I gave my daughter's kitchen appliances a new look using paint and this gold peel and stick paper. After that video, hopefully will be the final video of my daughter's kitchen makeover. Again, I want to thank you all for stopping by.